This is the 99th covers video I have done, and the theme requires you to think about the number 9 and how it looks a little bit like a scorpion's tail. You see, we have 5 covers here starring the Marvel villain Scorpius, Spider-Man's enemy Scorpius. I thought this was a challenge because I wanted to find 5 covers that aren't identical. There are a lot of covers where it's the same sort of imagery with this character. Even in these 5, we have at least one repeated motif. But we kick off with a really nice shot of the character, and only the character, in John, brother of Sal, Buscema's cover to Spectator Spider-Man 215. Almost 100 issues earlier, we have Neil Pollard with his cover to Spectator Spider-Man 21 from 1978. This would be one of the most used cover ideas with this villain. Him attacking Spider-Man, or another hero like Captain America or Daredevil, with his tail. Well, even more so, this sort of layout, him on one side, hero on the other, tail action in the centre. I did try to avoid having 5 covers that were this basic image, but it's so often used for a reason. It is good. This one is our most recent cover, Spidey issue 11. It can maybe be placed in the same group of images as that last one, but we are going vertically this time. The focus here is also more on Spider-Man being pinned. Spider-Man about to be pierced by the now bladed tail. Conceptually, it's a similar presentation, but I would consider it unique enough to stand apart from the last cover. Now here, this would be the crown jewel of the set because it does truly make use of our villain in a different capacity to the others. Now, he isn't threatening Spider-Man, he's threatening Aunt Tomei, who is in a hospital bed. This is Junior Senior, and the cover to Amazing Spider-Man 146. 1 second more, and the hard lady dies. I would guess of an unrelated illness. She's always on death's door, that hard bird. Now this one is basically what I mean about repeated imagery. It's kind of the same as Spectator Spider-Man 21, isn't it? The difference, the main difference, is that this is Todd MacFarlane's Amazing Spider-Man 318 by Todd MacFarlane, featuring Spider-Man dodging Scorpius's tail. One thing I like, it was big in the early 90s with the iMage crew, and earlier Simon Waltonson did it too. The UPC box, they would give you a little bit of extra art in the UPC box. That was good. It felt like you got a little bonus bit of art. When I was little, fuck off. When I was little, when I watched Power Rangers, I used to fancy Scorpina. She was a baddie who was in like every 15 episodes or so. I think she was the first woman I ever fantasised about. But even when I was like 4 or 5, I used to want... I liked the idea of Scorpina forcing herself on me. Not sex stuff. I was too young to understand or know sex. But I wanted her to just keep hugging and touching and kissing me and forcing that on me. I wanted her to kidnap me and marry me. I was always like this, is what I'm saying. And then the Scorpion says, "It's my nature." Which cover did you like the most of these 5 covers spotlighting one character? I'll give them 7 fantasies about Scorpina from Power Rangers up. Oh, there was an American one. I didn't want you getting confused. There's one episode where Scorpina goes undercover at the high school, and they had to cast another woman for those parts, an American actress. Not her. I wasn't into her. I liked original Scorpina, the Japanese actress who was wearing the costume and doing all the action. She's probably about 60 years old now. I might have a chance with her.